Let's talk about the story they tell us and the story we actually live in. There's their narrative, where real estate is some mysterious market force. Landlords are just responding to supply and demand, and renters should just work harder and save more and stop complaining. Then there's our narrative, the one built on lived reality, the ones they don't want us to say out loud. Today, we're untangling one issue: real estate. Why the prices go up, why landlords hold so much power, and how we can start creating the world we want, one thread at a time. Why do housing prices really move? Housing doesn't go up in price because it suddenly got better. It goes up because people in power decided it would. Cities keep packing more people in while wages stay frozen. Meanwhile, landlords raise prices just because the market says they can. Not because the walls got thicker, not because the plumbing got new pipes, but because greed is legal and no one stops them. That's the real story. Let's talk deposits. The landlord's favorite game. They set unregulated amounts based on one thing: your desperation. 1,000, 2,500, 4,000. Where does it end? And who ends up with it in the end? And it's all needed so fast. Well, most renters can't even keep a savings account anymore. Not because we're irresponsible, not because we don't budget, but because we're working for $15 an hour pre-tax on average, while rent eats half or more of our paychecks. Landlords know this, they rely on it. And too many of them pocket deposits and barely lift a finger to prepare the place for the next family. Here's the quiet truth: many of these properties have been paid off for decades. Some have been paid off 2 or 3 times over by generations of tenants. That means landlords could say, I am the market. I choose compassion over greed. I choose to charge what the people I'm housing actually make. But most don't, because the current system rewards exploitation, not humanity. So, how do we create the world we want? Not all at once, not through some giant political overhaul, but by untangling one issue at a time and rewriting the narrative together. We spread awareness. We demand transparency. We support ethical landlords and expose predatory ones. And most importantly, we stop shrinking ourselves inside someone else's story about how the world works. Because the truth is, a new world starts the moment people stop believing the old one is the only option. So if you're tired of surviving inside someone else's system, hit follow, because we're rewriting these narratives one truth at a time. And this is only the beginning.